when it comes to the issue of deliverance, a lot of us don't understand that these are spiritual forces that seeks to hinder us from getting delivered or even delivering other people. We must understand that these are spiritual forces that comes against our lives. Now, the Bible mentioned to us that we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. So these are forces that seeks to come against our purpose, that seeks to come against our walk with God, or even in being free from all kinds of depression, all kinds of captivities. So we must understand that these are spiritual forces, because if we don't understand that these are spirit, then we're going to go by our flesh. Even to deliver other people, we will walk in the flesh instead of walking with the Spirit of God. So it's only the Holy Spirit that can deliver people from evil spirit, because we know that the Holy Spirit is power. The Holy Spirit is a powerful being. So we must understand that we must walk with the Holy Spirit. We must walk with the Holy Spirit to deliver people, or even ourselves being delivered. And so, as a person who has been a pastor in a church before, I have delivered people from evil spirit. I have, overcome the powers of the devil through the Holy Spirit. And so, there was a time where actually a woman seeks to seduce me when I was actually preaching the gospel, doing a service. I was preaching the gospel, and the woman was dressed very seductively. She was wearing a mini skirt, and basically she was trying to open her legs while she was sitting down so I can look at it. And so I asked the Holy Spirit to help me to overcome the spirit of lust that this woman was projecting towards me while I was preaching the gospel. And so I actually went to take a break, and I asked the Holy Spirit to give me power to overcome the spirit. And so by the time I came back preaching the gospel again and preaching the sermon that I had, I was now preaching the truth. And by the time I know it, the lady began to cry. The big lady actually began to confess and say many things she's done in our past, that she committed abortion and did all kinds of things. And so I was able to overcome that spirit of lust by just preaching the truth, by recognizing that this is a spiritual force that seeks to lure me into seduction, because that girl was actually trying to seduce me. And so it's important that we must understand that these are forces that seeks to want to come against our walk with God, because I recognize that that spirit that she was walking with, that spirit of lust, was a force to seduce me to her. So I want to encourage you that when you're preaching the gospel, when you're doing the will of God, recognize that these are spiritual forces that seeks to hinder us from walking the purposes of God, from actually doing the will of God. So I want to encourage you that when you're praying or when you're preaching, make sure that you allow the Holy Spirit to help you to overcome the spirit, the spirit of the evil spirit that comes against your work, or that comes against your ministry. So I want to encourage you, do turn to the Lord. Do not do ministry by yourself. Do ministry with the Holy Spirit, and recognize the forces that seeks to come against your ministry or your walk with God. Take care, and God bless you.